Hello everyone, Tom here. You've all heard of the LG Ultragear 27GX950A-B. We've talked about it recently. Unless you're a new viewer, in that case, why don't you leave a like and a sub? Because after the 27GX790A-B, we're now talking about the LG Ultragear 45GX950A-B. Here's everything you need to know about it. Now, it doesn't take a genius to know that this is practically the better monitor. I mean, come on. 45 has a bigger number than 27, and 950 is an even bigger number than 790. So, this monitor is automatically better. Anyway, this monitor is actually quite the monster. At 45 inches, this monitor comes curved with an aspect ratio of 21:9. This monitor has a screen resolution of 5K by 2K, or, if you want to be specific, 5120 by 2160. That is an incredibly high screen resolution, and I'm just gonna say it like this. This monitor, being 45 inches, bears absolutely no benefit for you when it comes to FPS games or most other types of games. It might even be more of a detriment to you. Now, it is in my humble opinion that this monitor was made for simulators. Think MSFS, X-Plane, Truck Sims or Racing Sims, DCS World, or really every other simulator there is. So, it's curved. That means it's got a VA panel, right? Nuh-uh. This is an OLED panel, a curved OLED panel. You're not gonna get any of those slightly higher response times shenanigans or deeper blacks and better contrast ratios than IPS whatchamacallits. OLED is the final boss of monitor panels. It is the best type of panel, practically speaking. You think you're gonna get deeper blacks? No, you get true blacks. Higher response times? No, almost no response times. That's how great OLED is. But what about the refresh rate? Well, here's where things get a tiny bit finicky. This monitor boasts a maximum refresh rate of 330 Hz. However, that only really applies when you have your screen resolution set to WUHD or 2560 by 1080. If you still want to stick to the 5K by 2K resolution, then you'll have to use a lower refresh rate of only 165 Hz. In my opinion, I think it's a great trade-off for better picture clarity and sharpness. So, you've got all of that. Picture sharpness and clarity, high refresh rates, and very low response times, but that might not really mean much if you keep getting screen tearing. Thankfully, this monitor comes equipped with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro as well as NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, so bye-bye screen tearing. So for gaming, I think I'm gonna give this one a go if I were you, especially if you play simulators like me. Oh, I would love to play DCS World on this every day. Now, what about for general content consumption? Say you want to watch YouTube videos or you want to watch movies. Well, I mean, it's really the same thing as the previous Ultragear. You get a very great cinematic experience, what with the true blacks and the high brightness. Speaking of brightness, this monitor can reach a peak brightness of about 1300 nits. Awesome. Now, what about color accuracy? I can't believe you forgot that, Tom. It's the same. 98.5% DCI-P3 coverage, just the same. Now, I mean, to be fair, this monitor is practically, basically speaking, technically speaking, the same as the previous Ultragear, but wider and fancier. The design is practically the same, so I'd recommend still getting a monitor arm for this. Thankfully, you can use the same monitor arm linked in the previous video, but you'll still find it in the description below, just for convenience. Now when it comes to ports, you get the exact same ports as well, sans a Type-B USB port. And that's it, really. If you're keen on getting a fancy but somewhat still regular monitor, you can grab the 27-inch OLED Ultragear from the previous video. But if you're in the mood for something fancier and you're willing to spend a little bit more, then get this monitor instead. Links for it and the monitor arm can be found below again, and thanks for watching. It's Tom. Have a great day.